What's going on, people? So in this video, I'm going to talk you through some of my master accounts that I've had running over the last few months, the approaches behind them, my thought process, etc., and what I plan to do with them moving forward. And if you missed the previous videos that I've shared um, before on YouTube, go back and watch those. They're very informative, and you'll know that I've had this double Confluence account running for quite a long time now. So I'll start with that one. I've had this running since the 15th of April, up 77k. So seen some really nice growth on this account. Now I have seen high periods of drawdown. I think the max drawdown that I've seen on this account is around 15k. So at first, if you was to see 15k on your screen in negative, for most people they'd panic and maybe think that they need to re-optimize the whole account and maybe scrap the set files altogether. Don't get me wrong, that was my first thought initially when it first happened. However, I continued to run the account. And even though it has got to minus 15k quite a few times, it always reverses and banks profit. So it's it's fair to say this account performs really well, especially like considering the moves that we've seen over the last couple of months in the market. This account has really handled those moves well, considering. And if I was to copy over a 100% lock multiplier, then yes, I would hit my equity protector multiple times. I wouldn't really get anywhere. But because I know that this account reaches minus 15k quite often, I know that I don't copy over a 100% lock multiplier. I might copy over at zero point 0.2 or 0.25, and I'll be more than happy with the returns that I see with that. So if I've banked 77k in 5 months, and I copy over at 0.25, you can see the returns are going to be quite nice, probably looking at maybe 2% a month on a 100k account. And this account was originally set up for a 300k prop firm challenge, in which I passed. I also used this account to get some withdrawals from a different 300k account. So I know that it works really well for what I'm using it for. However, I've stopped trading prop firms for the time being, simply because of the amount of stress that it was causing me over the last last few months. There's been some ups and downs, and I just thought I'm just going to take a step back. However, I am continuing to run my master accounts because I'm looking to collect and build all the data so that later on in the year, I've got, all these different master accounts that I can choose between and I can review and look back on and decide what I want to do with them moving forward. Now, with this double Confluence account, I'm now copying this over to my Darwin X. My Darwin X is in its fourth month. I have received 3 months of capital allocation, so I'm up 90k on that. I think my position is 400 out of 7,000 people, so that's performing really well. And that is literally copying from this double Confluence account. Again, I am not copying over a 100% lock multiplier. I'm copying over at 0.25 over to Darwin X. So I will just continue running this all the way up until the end of the year to see how it performs. But yeah, really, really nice account. It is extremely busy. It is, it's had 10,500 trades in 5 months. So a lot going on, but look at the returns, like nearly 9% in April, 7.5% in May. Now, it is lower in June simply because I stopped trading the account halfway through June because I realized there were some set files that were causing me stress. They were maybe opening too big of a lot size or maybe stacking up trades a little bit too much that I wasn't comfortable with. So I reviewed the account, and instead of scrapping those set files altogether, I decided to either lower the lot size or remove one or two and maybe re-optimize one or two as well. But for the majority, let's say there's 25 set files on this account. For the majority of those set files, they've been the same since April. Okay, so continue to bank really well in July, nearly 8%, and we are on the 13th of August. Probably a little bit less than expected in this month, but that's more than okay with me. Okay, so have got a little bit of drawdown at the moment, some open trades around about 5k, but that's fine. Now, most of the profit is coming from gold, and that is this very specific set file, which I'll try and show you. It is gold sells, which is, let's try and find it for the purpose of the video. Buyers. Maybe I'll have to go for that pre. Here we go. This gold sell seems to just bank so well. It is a very busy set file. It's open really pretty much every day. It's open frequently, that's for sure. I've capped the lot sizes on this gold sell set file at 0.1. So it never goes above that. So I'm not overexposed on gold, because we know how volatile that can be. Although gold has probably performed the best out of all my pairs over the last couple of months. Considering the volatility in the market, gold has been probably my best performing pair. So I took that set file and I decided to, in fact, I took both set files, gold long and short. I decided to put them onto their own separate master account so that I could easily track the performance of those two set files. And I'll show you that right now. And this is that master account. So on the 30th of June, I decided to take those two set files from the double Confluence account and put them onto their own separate master account, so I could easily track the performance of those set files. Because this is only running two set files, it makes it super easy to track and manage. And also, if I want to go and bulk copy positions when they're in drawdown, I can do that quite easily too, without worrying about other set files opening and closing around it. So as you can see, it's up nearly 5.5k, 5.5% since the start of July. So where are we? About 6 weeks in, 5.5%, can't complain. Really good returns. Like I said before, it's a very busy it's a very busy pair of set files. So nearly 1,300 trades in 6 weeks. But you can see here, the returns speak for themselves. 3% in July to 2.2% in August so far. And we've still got, a good couple of weeks left. So yeah, really like these set files, and also like just running, one or two set files on one master account. There's not so much to think about. You don't have to worry about, if you've got 24 to 30 set files on one account, you've got to track and manage all those, and you've got to worry about, maybe one set file doesn't perform as well as the others. Maybe it goes into deep drawdown and kind of messes up the account a little bit. You don't have to worry about that. You've only got two set files to manage. So it just makes sense. I'll talk you through some of the closed trades as well. The buyers are just a fixed lot size. So I've just capped them at one lots. I could probably lower that lot size if I was to see high drawdown. I haven't seen high drawdown on this account. Like I said, gold has performed really well for me over the last couple of months. So more than comfortable with that lot size for now. I will continue to review it moving forward. But yeah, this sell short only set file capped at 0.1 is just a dream for an algo trader. Now moving on onto this GU only account. Now I've done the same thing here. I've decided to remove a couple of set files that I had running on a different account. I can't remember which account it was. I've had this GU set files, should I say. I've had these GU set files running since maybe last year, and they just bank 2% a month consistently, as you can see here. Now I decided to remove those set files from the other account that I was running and put them onto their own separate master account, just like I did with the gold set files. And as you can see, the equity curve is pretty nice. And we're up nearly, we're up 6.2% since the 4th of June. Probably started banking, around about the 6th of June. So a little bit longer than the gold one, probably around coming up to 3 months now, but 6%, 2% a month. You could easily plug this into a funded account, causes absolutely no drama at all. The highest drawdown that I've seen on this has been about, I'm not sure, I think it was about 3.5, maybe 4K. And that was from when it was the UK elections and there was, big swings in the market and big moves going on. You can see here, I was in a little bit of drawdown. But again, it would have stuck within the rules of a prop firm. It wouldn't have hit my EP from what I know. And it banked really well considering. So no drama here whatsoever. I will continue running this all the way up until the end of the year. This is perfect for funded accounts. If I wanted to run this on a challenge, I probably could if I wanted to take my time with that challenge, or I could increase the lot multiplier and copy over a little bit more aggressively because I know that it doesn't go into drawdown that often. But yeah, 404 trades since the 4th of June, coming up to 2.5 months. And yeah, just can't complain at all, really. If I talk you through some of the lot sizes, I believe that I cap these lot sizes. Yeah, you can see here. I cap these lot sizes at 1 lot so that I'm not overexposed if there is a big move in the market. But very, very, very conservative considering. Most of the time, it very rarely gets to those lot sizes anyway. So yeah, love these 2 accounts, I must say. And on to the last account for today. Is this 0.1 fixed lot size master account. I originally called this my HFT account because I created all these set files to fit in with HFT rules. So they don't open trades within 60 seconds of each other. They are, I'm pretty sure I've got quite a few. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all split into long and short. So I've maybe got 10, maybe 15 set files running on this account altogether. But as you can see, like really nice equity curve since the 15th of April. Done 15K since the 15th of April, up 15%. I'm in a little bit of drawdown at the moment, and that is from most of it from GBP. From what I can see, I think that's been open for quite a long time, I must say. So just waiting for that to close. But again, I could copy this over using over 100% lot multiplier because it kind of fits in with lot size with prop firm rules anyway. I don't think it would hit EP. It might hit EP now because I'm in 5K drawdown, depending on what size account I'm copying over to. But if I was copying over to a 200K funded account, I'd have no dramas whatsoever. Banking 3% in April, 4.5% in May, 2.5% in June, nearly 3% in July. It's very, very consistent. I will review this account as I go along because I don't really need to have the set file set up for HFT rules anymore. I don't really use HFT accounts anymore. I've seen enough drama with them. So I've decided to just take a step back from that. But yeah, I'll probably re-optimize this account soon using the same approach, but just not to fit in with HFT lot size rules. Not to fit in with HFT rules, should I say. I'll keep the lot sizes as they are because they're all capped at 0.1 lots to ensure that I'm not overexposed. But I don't need it to not open trades within 60 seconds of each other. I could just have it opening, closing trades all day if I wanted to. But yeah, really like this account. Got some good data on this, nearly 2,231 trades. But yeah, really, really enjoy tracking these accounts. So little tip, always have your master accounts running at all times. Even if they go into drawdown, just keep them running. Don't panic. Don't think that you need to scrap the set files altogether. Don't think that they've all gone to shit and you need to re-optimize everything and blah, blah, blah. Just keep them running. Keep them running for 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 months, however long you need. And just watch what happens and then look back and review the data. And then in 6 months time, you'll be in a completely different position where you can look back and think, okay, these accounts have performed really well. I'm going to use this for a challenge, use this one for a funded account, and use this one for live capital, and so on and so on. But you can't make those decisions unless you've got all this data behind you. Okay, so big tip: keep them running and don't chop and change them if you can. A few other master accounts that I've got running at the moment, but I haven't got enough data to show you or to talk through. But I'm testing a single trade approach with the Banker EA. I'm also testing Red Alert. So hopefully in a month or a couple of months time, I can do another video and talk you through those master accounts as well. But any questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you soon.